Hey, how's it going out there in internet land? I hope everybody's fine. This is your favorite entrepreneur, Chad, Entrepreneur Thompson. If you're finding me on Facebook, that is my name. And I decided to cut this video today, ladies and gentlemen. I promise I won't be long, but I will be strong. And I decided to cut this video today is because people out there in the real world, they do not know the difference between assets and liabilities. Me personally, I really think it's key that we know the power of the difference, and I believe you deserve to know. Most people go their whole life never knowing. Me personally, I believe you deserve to know what is an asset and what's a liability, because they are not the same thing. So you got assets. Assets is that thing that makes you money. Most people consider their job as an asset. Me personally, I know a job only helps you receive money. It doesn't help you make money. And see, most people get so comfortable in receiving income that they just don't know how to make it anymore. So I don't consider a job an asset, because some people who work a job are the brokest people out there in the world. So assets to me is business. Businesses that make you money, your IQ level, your brain. People don't even know that's your most valuable asset regardless of what you think. Your brain is your most valuable, strongest asset that can help you not only get further in life, but take your bank account to the commas on the right side instead of the zeros on the left. Do you understand? So we got to know that. And liabilities are the things that take away from you. Most people don't even know that your house is a liability, because if your house is not making you money, or you're not making money from property, they're liabilities. So that's why I think it's important to start a home-based business, something you can do from the comfort of your home, as you see, and make money. Another liability are POs, bills. That's the biggest liability in the world. Child support. Those are all liabilities. And people as a whole, cars, anything you have notes on, those are liabilities. And people as a whole have more liabilities than they do assets. They have more things taken from them than they do coming in. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about what you know and how much you know, and if you take action on this knowledge. Because more liabilities and assets tend to equal check-to-check living. I can't lie, but I like to call it the frozen bank account method. That's how you know when you have more liabilities than you have assets, because your bank account is frozen. And I'm not talking about overdrawn, I'm talking about frozen. That's when you go years without making absolutely no money at all, and you find yourself setting the same goals year after year. I'm going to get out of debt, I'm going to pay this off, I'm going to do this. Whatever your goals are, you tend to set those year after year. So you really have to know the difference between making money and having money. People, once you realize it's not the economy and it's you, then you can start moving ahead in life. Because the economy, as you see, there's still people making money. There's still people buying Mercedes, BMWs, buying bigger houses, upgrading their lives. So it's not the economy, it's simply you. So once you get that in your head, then we can move on, because the same ways that got you in debt is not going to be the same ways that get you out of it. This is a whole new world. So when your ways of thinking is kind of the same, it's almost retarded to think you're going to get different results doing the same thing. So I decided to cut this video simply to educate people, because we really don't know that there's new rules to making money out here in the new world. It's totally new rules. See, the old rules is out the window. I was talking to a guy, he was 26 years old, just graduated college. I asked him, so what do you plan to do? The old rules. He said, I'm gonna get a good job, I'm gonna save money, and I'm gonna get out of debt. Whoa, pump your brakes. How many people do you know of today who says the same things? people who graduate high school, college. Everybody's saying the same thing. I'm looking for a good job. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't tell him this because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, because some people just don't know how to handle it. So if Big Brother Chad hurts your feelings, please don't take it wrong, but we all know people who have a quote-unquote good job, but who still living check to check. We know people. We're probably those same people. And the reason is because we don't have enough assets. See what I'm saying? So assets is the thing that grows our bank account, pays for our house, takes care of our traveling. But if you have more liabilities that's taken from you, there's no way in the world you're going to ever get ahead. So you got to start thinking about the new rules. The new ways of making money is all about thinking. And it goes like this. I need more education than school can provide me. School simply isn't enough, because there's only two types of educations that come out of school. There's academic and there's professional. You know, and I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people who are academic scholars and graduated high school, college, very professional, but the only thing that leads them to is they're professional, smart, broke people. You know, and the one thing that school is missing is financial education. See, that's why you have people who's so smart and professional but yet living check to check, because they lack the key principle, which is financial education, which is learning about things like residual income, passive leverage income, all of these type of things. You know, so that's the key. Also, is liabilities versus assets. Think about it. When people rather build their liabilities more than they rather build their assets. So when you have liabilities building more than your assets, you're going to get in debt and stay in debt. You know, think about it. When you get a raise or extra money, what's the first thing you do with it? Is it invest in something that makes you more money, or is it upgrade your car, get more, you know, get a better phone with a more expensive phone bill, or is it get a car note? I mean, what are you adding to your plate? And most people always say this, and it's usually the broke people who say this. They say, "Oh, my plate is too full to try to do a business. My plate is too full." Well, answer me this. How is your plate full when you're barely eating? You know, I never understood that. So instead of investing in your lifestyle, invest more in assets, because that's what keeps you above water and traveling the beaches of the world. Just being honest with you. So most people spend more once they make more, and that's why when you get your check and most of your money is gone and you say, "Well, man, my bills wiped out all my check." That's because your liabilities is catching up with you and you can't run away from them. So the key is, how can I get paid from bills that's stealing all my money? That's the key. And I'm going to show you how to turn your biggest liability into your best stream of income. Because who in the world would love to get paid every single time they pay their bills, and people all over the world pay their bills? Because think about it. That's what makes people broke, and that's what keeps us from building our bank account. So I'm going to show you how to become wealthy. And I'm going to do it in a cheesy form. I hope everybody has seen this. What that says is that's www.nomore9to5please.com. And if I was you, I'll log on now. Do exactly what the paper says. Don't think about it anymore. Stop thinking and start typing. Open up a new tab and type in www.nomore9to5please.com, because that is your problem in what's going on with your bank account. You have little assets and way more liabilities. I'm Chad Thompson. My contact is on the contacts of that website. Feel free to call me anytime. I've helped hundreds of people make 5 figures monthly. And if you don't believe me, you can ask some people around. You can Google me, whatever you want to do. But the thing is, when will you have $10,000 in your bank account? And that's not a lot of money. But when will you have it? I like to leave people with that. So I'll see you at www.nomore9to5please.com, and we can talk later.